Hey, good evening. Welcome back to Who Manifested This Shit. This is your hostess with the mostest, Sunny Ray, coming to you this evening. I have an exciting new review to do. It's been a little bit since I did a review, a couple weeks now. I was sick last week and still kind of hanging on. A little respiratory bug or something going on the last week or so. So I wasn't able to really smell or taste or smoke or anything. So we're going to give it a shot today. And what I'm reviewing today is called Purple Mendo Tropicana Cookies. It's a sativa blend, just sativa, not a hybrid. It's a sativa, and it is. Let me get my glasses here to read you the percentage of THCA. It is 20.097% THCA, and it is 21.379% total cannabinoids. I think this will do the trick. We're going to sure find out. So I was just taking this out of the bag before I turned on my camera tonight. Wanted to take a good look and see what I'm working with. I only hope that you can see how beautiful the bud is that JK Distro sent me. It is so purple. Let me get that light down. Can you guys see how purple that nugget is? I mean, look at the purple hairs just all throughout. Oh my God, it's so gorgeous. The camera is just not doing it justice, but you can kind of see just how pretty that is. And anyway, I'm excited to try it. Just smelling the bud, oh, it's got a good smell. It's kind of floral, kind of citrus. It's just kind of like your favorite candle, the way it smells. So I did want to touch on medical benefit of THCA in particular today. It has been reported and shown in lab rats, and it has been reported by consumers that it helps with inflammation due to things like arthritis. It also helps to prevent seizures, some symptoms, some diseases like Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's. It's a neuroprotectant to your brain to help with some of these things. I believe I read multiple sclerosis was another one, but I just kind of wanted to stick with the inflammation. There needs to be a lot more research done out there. They're doing it. It's just slow, and unfortunately they've not got to do a lot of research on us humans. They have done a lot of research on lab rats, and it does show that it prevents some types of seizures, and it also helps with inflammation in the large joints such as hips and knees. So I hope you enjoy it for its medicinal purposes. And another interesting thing I read about THCA, if you want to add it as a dietary supplement to your health routine, a lot of folks are doing they juice the flower rather than smoke it. It does not have the psychoactive effects if it's not heated up. When we heat up our THCA, that's when it turns to Delta 9 or THC. And so there are folks who don't want the side effects of the euphoria, so they prefer to they use the flower in salad, crumble it up in salads for the medicinal purposes of inflammation. They say when you smoke it, you do not lose all of the THCA, so there are still benefits to it by smoking it. So anyways, that's just a little tidbit of information I wanted to pass along. There's, I'm really, really hoping and encouraging, about this research. I don't know if there's anything we as consumers can do to write to our senators, Congress. I don't know who we would write to or contact about getting more research done. Generally, it's a problem with funding when things like this happen, and so yeah, we need that out there. Again, if you think about, if you've never smoked or used the hemp plant in any way, shape, or form, I would advise discussing it with your doctor before using. The sativas tend to make some people, not everyone, but some people, they make a little paranoid, jittery, anxious, and things like that. With a lot of us, it does relax us and calm us down and relieves our anxiety, which is one of the major things I use it for, as for its medicinal purposes with anxiety. It's a safe alternative to a benzodiazepine that I really shouldn't take or couldn't take much of if I needed it because I am in a pain management program. So anyway, yeah, we don't want to, get too many combinations of drugs going on. So the THCA has been a godsend for me in that department with anxiety. So moving right along, I'm going to get this broke down, and we can chat as I go along. I want to, ask some of you out there. I'd love to see more interaction with our viewers in the comments and things. Have you found medicinal purposes, and how does THCA help you, or regular THC version? How does it help you with certain problems, chronic pain, anorexia, some eating disorders? The nausea from chemotherapy is another thing that THCA is very effective on. I'd love to hear in the comments and just share some of the things that you enjoy it for. I started out smoking recreationally, at a very early age, way too young to be doing it, but, I did what I did, and, so anyway, but over the years, I went long periods of time, 10, 15 years, didn't smoke. I think I went 12 years, didn't smoke THC at all. My brother LSDJ introduced me to THCA, and I absolutely love it. I've not tried any other distributors. I would like to. I'm on a fixed income, so I'm only able to order a limited amount of product each month, and I've been working with JK Distro. They are posting our videos on their website, or actually they asked us to for our reviews. We do have a promo code, and I think it's WMTS 23. I have to double check with LSDJ, but I'm pretty sure that's it. We will make sure you have that promo code. We can be found in the reviewer section. I think it's called 420 Club. And if you order a strain that myself or LSDJ reviews, from the website and order, you'll get 20% off, which normally they give you 10-15% anyway, but that extra 20 really helps. So yeah, okay, so we got this broke down, and it broke down. I used a grinder. I should have just used my hands or scissors, but I was trying to save time tonight. We're trying to kind of shorten some of our videos so that we can hold your attention, and we don't want to make them long, drawn out, and really boring for you. So, like I said, we're trying to keep it shorter. Also, we'll be bringing you more content. Many of you, I'm sure, had seen a couple of shorts that we had posted. Thank you all for the views. Was really happy with that, and they had nothing to do with THCA whatsoever, because really this is just for entertainment purposes right now. We keep talking about this podcast. It is coming. It is coming. We've been working hard. Going over content, and we're finding that a lot of times some of the best talks we have or discussions that we have between each other are just kind of spontaneous, and we just roll with it. And we're always saying, we need to have the camera going and be recording or we're streaming live in our conversations, because LSDJ and I can really get into some topics of conversation. And our purpose is we want to help you out there, and those of you who may feel alone or have felt alone at times, and you've struggled and went through literal hell, most of us by ourselves, and it's a hard thing to do, but we made it. We made it through whatever trial in our life that was given to us. We made it through the tribulation. We made it through. So we're going to be talking about some of the ways that we fought our way out of hell, how we supported ourselves and learned to care and love ourselves enough to fight for ourselves. And I suffered a great deal of not just physical pain, but mental, emotional matters of the heart, like many of us, and so has LSDJ, and I know many of you. And not everybody's trauma is the same, and something that would be not a trauma to me may be very traumatic to you. So if we do discuss this in the comments, let's please everybody be respectful of one another and understanding and compassionate. That's what we want to do, is develop a community of people who are taking their painful experiences and talking about them, not to go back and stay there, but to look at the progress that we've made. Or maybe you are currently in a place that you feel like you're in hell and you're alone. So maybe our discussions on our live stream and in the comment section on our videos, we can discuss some of these things, these issues. And also we want to know, what was the music you listened to? You've heard me say this before. What was the music that motivated you to fight for yourself, your life, your sanity? What was the music you listened to when you were making that comeback? What was the music you listened to when you were angry, or you needed to cry, or you needed to scream? What was the song, the artist, the album? What was the songs that you celebrated your victory with? What is the songs you listen to on your daily playlist that get you going, keep you going, and keep your head held high and walk through like you have never been to hell and back as we have? We hold it together. We tell folks we're okay, and we are, because we know where we were at. So anyway, we're gonna get this puppy fired up, because I'm not doing very good on a short video. I'm at 13 minutes already and 38 seconds. So try to get this finished up here before the 20-minute mark. So let's see. I'm gonna do a dry hit. Very fruity. I taste like an orange and either lemon or lime type of a taste on the dry hit. Also picked up on a little peppery taste there too, which I think I read in the description that there is more so in the smell than in the taste, that peppery taste. And so anyway, let's fire this bad boy up and see what we got here. I was going to do, and I'll clue you in, my next review is going to be on Sour Patch Kids, which is a sativa dominant hybrid. I believe my other 3 strains that I bought for the month of May are all sativa hybrids, this one being a full sativa, which I prefer because I like to stay busy, and I don't really care for indicas. They say indica puts you in the couch. And for me, I can't afford that grocery bill. I get terrible munchies on indica. I eat meat till I'm sick, and then I take a 6-hour nap, and I wake up, and I'm not high anymore, and I have none of the effects. And it's like, well, that was kind of a waste, you know. I can eat and sleep without it, you know. So I like to stay alert and somewhat alert anyway, and uplifted. So that's why I like the sativas. Um, I got a little tight. Yeah, I can taste the peppery taste, and I can taste the citrus. Got a nice little numbing of the lips and tongue too with this. I like that. My brother said that usually indicates some CBD. I'm sorry, I have new pets. Let me introduce you guys. Hope you can see them. This is Floyd and Bob, and they're being really loud. They are father and son, and they're having a dispute over the water at the moment, it seems to be. But anyway, they keep me company throughout the day. And yeah, so sorry about the noise, guys. They're budgies, and so their names are Floyd Budgie and Bob Babyface Budgie. He's in a gang. We don't let the gang come around, though, so he just picks on his dad. Poor Floyd. He's injured Floyd's eye. His dad lost his wife last year, and he grieved tremendously, and their babies were about a month old, and he fed them and continued to care for them as their mother would. And so Bob is one of the surviving babies of the eggs that Floyd's wife laid before her death. And so they're very close companions, and Floyd still fusses over Bob. Bob is a little rebel, I guess. He stays up late at night watching TV, so I have to turn it off or he won't go to sleep. My doobie keeps going out. Loosen it a little. Well, I guess about the first or second decent hit I've had, because I did get it a little too tight, having a hard time sucking air through it. So anyway, get a little heaviness behind the eyes. Well, I'm not sure what the problem is with it going out like it keeps doing. Sorry, I hate when it gets in my mouth and it's getting in my mouth. Okay, let's see here. If I can fix some of these problems, loosen that puppy up some more, see what we got. And there's no seeds. It may just be really sticky. It didn't feel sticky really, but I didn't handle it a whole lot. I feel like maybe I should have put it in a bowl instead of a joint. Getting a strong peppery overtone, and then there's that citrus limonene, I think is how it's pronounced, that's in here. It's actually fairly smooth, to tell you the truth, which I need it to be because my lungs are not well, guys. I'm going to have to, I keep saying it, gonna have to get off it, switch to edibles or something, if I want the benefits of the hemp for medicinal purposes, I'm going to have to find another way than smoking. I prefer smoking, but there's benefits to everything else, which I do want to review some other things besides just flour at some point. And we're going to try to branch out into some more content. I'm going to rate the look of this with that purple, those purple hairs. I'm going to give it an 8. I almost want to give it a 9, but I feel like an 8 is fair. Taste. I'm going to go a 7 on taste. I like the taste, but it's not my favorite of some of the strains that I've tried. I do love that it numbs my lips and mouth. That makes me think, hopefully, it numbs some of the pain in my body. Let's hope. Because inflammation causes pain. And anti-inflammatory drugs are not good for you at all. I'm here to tell you, was given anti-inflammatory drugs for many, many years, and I developed peptic ulcer disease from all of the anti-inflammatories. Now I got a cough. Well, it got me, and that's about where I quit smoking. I'm gonna try one more hit, and if I choke again or cough, I'm done. That's how I do it. I'm still recovering from 7 fractured vertebrae in my back that began 4 in January on the 19th from a fall I had, where I also broke my left kneecap along with 4 vertebrae in 4 different places, of course, and then I broke 3 other vertebrae after I was out of the hospital in January. And so coughing is not pleasant to my back at all. And I feel like I'm going to cough again, so I'm not going to smoke anymore. The effects that I'm feeling right now, and I always say this, the longer it goes after I smoke this, like, it creeps up on you guys, and you're not expecting it. You're thinking, I didn't feel much. For me, 30 minutes from now, 20 minutes from now, I feel the effects a lot more, but I don't keep you on the video that long to tell you that. So I can tell you that I am focused. I feel very relaxed. So my anxiety's good. Currently not in a whole lot of pain, but I'm not doing a whole lot except running my mouth. So anyway, and that just takes jaw muscles, but anywho, that part of me works, let's say. All right, well, I don't want to keep you any longer. Thank you all for a great time tonight, hanging out with our viewers. See you next time with Sour Patch Kids. Have a good evening. And who manifested this shit?